Donkey Jaw Projects!
What's up, everybody? This is Marshall Lee of DonkeyJawProjects.com, and today is day 45 of 100 Days of Making Comics. Did my 30 minutes, did my sketches, my mech sketches. I guess I could show you guys a little bit about that. It's not anything amazing. I might as well show you the hands I did for last month too. All of last month I worked on hands for 5 minutes or more a day. Pretty much, I think it was always just 5 minutes. So yeah, it's nothing amazing to see. Oh, that's some other stuff. Some more hands. Again, this was a lot of times just trying to fit it in. So it's like not the most amazing thing, scribbly. This is like the most developed I did type of stuff. A lot of them are really bad. But you know, just trying to work it out. So yeah, flip through these real quick. Started drawing bigger here for some reason. Probably because it was easier, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that was really big. That one's kind of cool. Some of them are really bad. Here I was practicing some Dr. Seuss hands, and there's times that I was practicing hands from Pogo. Really simple, but what's this? This is just something else. Yeah, nothing amazing, but and then today, this is what I did for, this is what I did yesterday. I erased some of it, but I was really tired, and I just had to get my 5 minutes in. And yeah, I was sleepy. I was like falling asleep drawing. And anybody who's followed me for a while, you might know that my third Glyph comic, mini comic, has a character named Robo Hobo. And I want to do more with that character, with the idea of homeless robots. I wrote bums and robots. I don't know, I'm just trying to like do stuff. And this was just me scribbling out shapes and then developing them a little bit further and a little bit further. And you can see these little tattered clothing things. I was thinking I might bring that in, kind of from old, you can see it right here. Actually, I have it in reach. Sam Keith, Wolverine, Marvel Comics Presents. Sam Keith is amazing, ridiculously amazing. I mean, look at these covers. Those look like Is right there, the Is characters. So amazing. But you'll see it more here. I always loved all these like crazy like draped cut up clothing, like, and I put it in some of my comics like for no reason, like why these characters even have cut up clothing, I don't know, but it looks cool, so I'm gonna draw it. This is like the pinnacle one, like the one where I really was like, this is awesome, look at all those. It's just, I don't know what it is about these things, but what a pain in the butt that must have been to like color, like all those little details. I mean, you could see they kind of blocked it out with color too in a lot of parts. Look at this. I didn't realize, because back then when I came across Sam Keith, I didn't know who Bernie Wrightson was, but now I realize that he's getting a lot of influence from Bernie Wrightson, which is awesome. And probably, what's his name? The guy who did some of the EC comics, Jack Davis, is that his name, I want to say? I think that's some of Bernie Wrightson's influence. and probably Sam Keith and all that. So anyways, me trying to do some little tattered things might be fun. And then I was on Pinterest and I wanted to find like just some kind of typical mech somebody else drew and just copy for practice. And mechs are really hard, but I'm trying to find like a loose, simpler way to do it without getting too technical and too crazy with perspective, you know? So yeah, I'm not working today. I have an appointment we have to do, and so I did my my 30 minutes, and I finished the lettering to the point where I had still like 10 minutes left. So I'm like, what am I going to do? So I went in and there was a few places I actually improved the lettering. So I guess I wasn't done. You know, I thought I was, and you know, I looked over the page and found some little things I could fix, and you know, so that was cool. So yeah, the lettering's done unless I write like the end on the last page, but I think I'm not going to. So yeah, it's, you know, for all intents and purposes the story's done, but now I have to figure out how I'm going to publish it, format it, put it together, and I have to do the cover, which I worked on a little bit yesterday. I'm not going to have any time probably to mess with it today, but maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. That's about it. It's just kind of an update video. I don't have a lot to talk about. I've been listening to a interview from DJ Premier, which is a legendary hip-hop producer. And one of my favorite, he's the producer of Gang Starr, and he's gone on to produce tons of stuff for all the hip-hop people and other people too. He did an album with Christina Aguilera at one point. He did stuff with Biggie, and he's just, if you know hip-hop, you know Premier. So yeah, I don't know, I'm really inspired by that though. Interesting to hear about the days when they were first starting, and they basically had some like that was like New York City like lifestyle kind of thuggy stuff, and they had like this frat house or whatever type of thing, not like a, you know, college frat, but they had a house that everybody hung out at and partied at and stuff. So in the early years, I guess, and it's just interesting to hear this kind of stuff. Like, imagine this kind of lifestyle, and it's kind of scary, but sounded like really fun too. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, just really digging on that and interested. I've been digging back into the roots, my hip hop roots, a lot the last few days, and really digging that. So we'll see what comes of it. I have to actually record a rhyme soon for a friend, and I've been thinking about playing with some music a little bit more again, but you know, that'll be ancillary to comics. Comics is the focus, but I always feel like I have to work on music. Like, I just want to. I never have enough time to do it, but I want to do it so bad every day. Like, so I don't know. I'm hoping I can get more into that. I did a little bit with the Christmas beats. You know, I did a few Christmas beats. That was nice to get a little something out there. But that's Christmas beats. Like, it's not something I'm really super interested in. You know, that's just for fun. But I want to do like a little project or something, maybe instrumental project, or actually, to be honest, I might have to do some work for the next Shadow Locust album, because that's like my crew. I don't really talk about that much because it's like just something I tinker around with from time to time. But yeah, I don't know. That's about it. That's a little update. Hopefully you guys dug it. Day 45 signing out, and we'll talk to you tomorrow on 100 Days of Making Comics. Peace out.